We welcome to the show now head football coach at Liberty North, Andy Learman. Coach Learman, thanks for joining us.
Oh, thank you. Always great to visit with you.
Boy, 21-20. Tell us about tonight's game.
Oh, geez. It was a defensive battle early on, kind of back and forth. We finally got a score, and we botched the snap on an extra point, and it was up 6-0. Hit a field goal with a field goal kicker, and we were up 9-0 at half. Kind of talked through adjustments like always, and came out and they got the ball and they ran a boot, and we kind of over pursued. And their quarterback, who we knew was really good, took one for about I'd say it was probably 60 yards. And so it was 9-7 real quick, and then all of a sudden they had a little momentum. We went 3-and-out. They got the ball back and scored on the next play, and so we had another botched fit, and so it was all of a sudden we were down, and so we just kind of kept battling, got a couple other scores, but the big key of the game, late in the game, they got the ball back without about 3 minutes left. We called a timeout, second down. They ran the ball to the left, and one of our defensive linemen got through and made a big hit on the quarterback and fumbled the football, and we got it back. And credit to our kids who were scratching and clawing all night. We executed, run the clock down to about 6 seconds, and Blue Renfro, our kicker, who made his third field goal of the night, knocked it through for the win. And wasn't pretty at all, Guy. And I'm sure people look at that score like, oh boy. But for us, it's we won, and we got a bunch of new guys on our football program that are learning how things work and the speed of the game and all that kind of stuff. And so, just real proud of our kids, proud of our culture. I think it's a culture win. Kids understand what it takes to get it done, and when things get tight. And so, happy about the win tonight. Obviously, a lot to get better with.
What's it like to go into this season here with that target on your back, being the defending Class 6 state champions? I mean, more people have walked on the moon that have beaten Liberty North in the last 2 years.
Yeah, it's definitely different, and it's like I would say all the time about other teams. I mean, it's unfair to these kids to some extent because every year's a new year. And as a high school coach, and every other high school coach would tell you the same thing. I mean, it's not like you're getting whatever kids you want to come in. You're developing kids that are within your program, and some kids develop differently than others. And our program's at the point where we have a lot of kids that are 1-year starters as seniors, and they just continue to work through and get better and better and better. And by the time they're a senior, they get an opportunity. And we got a few of those kids, and so they're learning the speed of the game, and they're learning what the bullseye on your back really means. Something we've had a lot of conversations on over the week, and then over the summer, just really what that's going to look like. And so they got a taste of that tonight. But again, we got down a couple scores, and credit to our kids. They just kept clawing and fighting and doing what they needed to do to try to get back in that ball game.
Did you come out of tonight's contest relatively healthy?
Yeah, pretty healthy. Yeah, we feel pretty good about it. I mean, we're dog tired. I mean, they were fighting, and it was pretty humid up here tonight. But yeah, we're healthy. We're excited about that fact for sure.
Now you're going to Liberty next week. What do you know about Liberty, and what are you going to have to do to come out on top?
Yeah, I mean, it's always a dogfight. I mean, it's they're going to be excited. Our kids will be excited. Crosstown rivalry. Most of these kids, just like any other place like that, grow up playing with each other and being friends with each other, and then they strap it up against each other, in football and basketball and everything else they play against. So they got a really big team. They are big up front. They've got a lot of returning starters, kind of like Blue Spring South does. They were really sophomore heavy last year. And so I know that Coach Fregon and his staff are going to have those guys ready to go. I don't know if they won tonight or not. I don't know that they're playing Lee Summit. But I know they're a big, heavy run football team. They're going to try to pound the rock. Coach believes in that. I coached with them way back when I first started coaching football. And so Nate Thomas and I were there together. I've kind of talked about that before. But so I know those guys pretty well. And I know that it's going to be a dogfight no matter what the records are or what happened this week. So we got to get better and focus on ourselves and get ready to roll.
You bet. Well, Coach, as always, I greatly appreciate you being generous with your time, especially after a nail biter like that. And but it had to be a lot of fun to come out on top.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was definitely a lot of fun. Everybody was excited after the game, and I just told them all, I'm glad you guys had a good time because I thought I needed an AED machine a couple of times to get my heart back going again. It was kind of one of them games, but definitely one of them you remember, and I've never had a home opener like that before. So we will take the win however we can get it, Guy.
You bet. Coach, thank you so much, and congratulations on the win. And I know we'll talk to you again throughout the season. And Lee Summit defeated Liberty 40-27.
Oh, okay. There you go. How about that? Thank you for the information.
You bet. Thank you, Coach. Have a great day.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Bye-bye.